Here we go everyone, my name is Enas and I bring you a new game to my channel named Kingdom Comes Deliverance. This game is pretty interesting in my opinion, and you can see that yes, I have played it just to check if it works, because for me it seemed that it's a newer game, yet no, either way we slice it, I would like you all to enjoy this game. I only played it a bit at the beginning to see if it's working, and I saw some funny stuff that can happen. But yeah, let's have fun.
I've never seen such splendor.
God bless.
Same to you.
Today's a scorcher.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm. Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother. Get up or I'll come get you up, you slugabed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
Now, in this game you can make conversations and decisions. I will make the same ones that I made in my test run, so we will have similar stuff like how I would have chosen initially. Now that I know some other stuff, I won't change it. I mostly played the beginning. There is something, and I will
A fine
say
state you're in this
what's the
morning.
difference.
What on earth did you get up to last night?
And I will choose dancing because that's
I went dancing
what I chose last time.
Dancing?
with Bianca.
Ah, that's why you're tired. But you'll still have to work today. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
You think he's teaching me sword fighting, don't you? What use would that be to me? Here. I'm not lying to you, Ma.
All right, then, if you say so. I don't mean to pry, but you know your father takes a dim view of such things.
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
Mother.
You're nearly a grown man, Hal. Father will pass the forge on to you one day soon. You've been courting that Bianca for months now. Why do you have to keep wasting your time with those two layabouts? They're nothing but trouble.
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
Is Father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
And with this, I'm ending the dialogue. So, we can take stuff from here, and we're gonna take everything from here. And those are really important, those potions you saw, the savior potions or how they were called. They are your save game. In this game there is, like you say, savior's snaps. It is your save. So you need to use them carefully because, yeah, you don't have a lot as far as I'm aware. When I found it out, yeah, it was pretty funny. I will save at certain points. But yeah, I will want to save them as much as possible. I don't know if you can add them to like soups or as you saw in the kitchen. So hoping for the best.
Come here, I need your help. At least you're up, that's a start. Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzig, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure he'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now. Work.
Alright, I didn't want to skip that. So you see, there is auto saves at some points. Now I will use this to my advantage, hoping that I will be able to do something. Let's get this conversation, and yes, I will let a lot of stuff run, have the conversation, because I really love it.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Nice. So yeah, those ales or potions, as the game calls them, are our saves. And yeah, at the beginning I didn't know that. I thought it was like mid-game saves, or you get them as like for hardcore gameplay. But no, they are really the save games. So we are going to this person and we will have to do something. Again, I do the things the same way. Which is his hatchet connects X. I can steal it, but I won't, because I will talk with him.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
Father sent me for money.
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
And this is the persuasion. Here you can see that you can do different stuff, how to act and so on. So there's a reputation system with everyone too, which is really intriguing. So we are gonna do this.
Look, I know things aren't easy. Your wife ran off, booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. It's no wonder you're short of coin. But a debt's a debt, and I can't leave here without something.
You son of a whore.
Now, you'll use
How dare you
reputation
speak
if
to me
you
like
pay
that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any
checks.
manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then. Sure.
So, now we are in combat. You can kick, jab and so on. Other play things will come in. But yeah. He grabs a lot of time. And yeah, that's annoying. So I want to... yeah, I want to avoid grabs as much as possible. And keep a distance. After a time, he will keep it. I want to bait it out. That's a good grab. Non-damaging grabs are the ones that we like. I want to bait attacks.
What's up? Shit yourself?
I want to bait attacks out of him. Like that.
Yeah, but
I'm keeping my guard up. I want to just get... damn it. I don't even remember what that status effect is. He can dodge, but you land a few jabs and he will give up.
oh, damn.
He can... Whoa! That's a bit of glitch there.
Don't think.
He can dodge and that will... You want to keep the damage low. There we go. now. We want counter attacks. As many as we want. This is just a fist fight, not swords. But there you go. And
Enough! Enough! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
yep, so now that we did that, we are a bit beaten up, but that's all good. Because we are better off than before. We can pick up the Kunas X. We can get into his house and go here. You can see that he's not in the best place, but Kunak's hammer, Kunak's nails, and that's all. We can eat a bit, we will. Recover a bit of health plus payback. Yes, the door opening and closing is a bit wonky, but hey. We are gonna be kind and at least close the doors behind us. Yeah, last time when I played it took me like 10 tries to do it, but hey. Second, we are gonna head to wash ourselves, because that counts too how clean you are. Hey Kunak, sword.
All right, blacksmith boy, you go.
Hello my friend.
Good day.
Let's not trade.
God be with you.
So we are gonna sell first of all Kunak's X, Kunak's Hammer and Kunak's Nails. This will give us 5.4 gold. Let's call it gold because it's different. We're gonna haggle. So you can always
I'd like to
haggle.
discuss the price.
Aye?
Aye. So here you can see the explanation for it. So it means that the better relationship you have with the trader, you can get better chances. So we're gonna try to not get too bad. So he's gonna, let's say, try to give us this much.
Since it's you,
That sounds pretty interesting. A little less, and I'll be satisfied.
We're gonna go this much.
See now, I knew we'd come to an agreement.
And yeah, gold is important in the game at the end of the day. So yeah, you would want to get. So we need 10 for the pack. You can see it cost me 5 gold. So we're gonna go to haggling again.
I'd like to discuss the
Why not?
So we can see that our reputation is pretty solid. We're gonna go again 3 lower.
Since it's you,
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
So we're gonna keep it friendly and again go 1 lower.
Aye, that would do it.
So technically you can start lower and you want to go, but I want to keep good friends with him.
Hey, Pip. Do you want to learn something?
Yep.
Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
It was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when a son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. But the world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Yes.
All right, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
We're gonna do this in this order.
So?
Yes.
We can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far.
So let's pull a sword out.
Let's start with the basics. I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tartars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The Empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with
is
you,
opposed
Henry.
to your king.
I'm with you,
So
Matthew.
are such lords as
What's
Henry
going on here?
of Rosenberg,
Deutsch is spouting shit.
Dukes Albrecht,
What?
and
Just
Wilhelm
listen and you'll
are
hear
on
for yourself.
Sigismund's side. Someone has to bring order and reunite the Empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Ratzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your Diet will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
and don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but...
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. Well, what can you do? I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
You're too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory? Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge pile of manure. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some tears will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, Hal, are you with us?
I'm gonna say no because I said no this time and won't change anything. No.
Not that I don't want to teach the Deutsch a lesson, but I really don't have time.
Well, that's disappointing. Still, we can manage without you. Let's go, lads.
Honestly, Hal, how could you possibly chance like this?
And we are gonna go and get some air. It's really intriguing that, yeah, it is more realistic in the sense of needing to steal and
God
stuff.
save Henry.
So yeah.
Got it for you right here, as you wish.
We can talk with
God
Bianca.
save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
You do.
Your beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
I need ale for father.
Yep.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vaniak?
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers.
Vaniak.
I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good.
Vaniak.
But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope
Okay,
you'll thank me
checkpoints.
properly later.
You bet I will.
God
5
be with
save
you.
year steps. The game saves automatically at important moments during quest and when you sleep in your own bed. To save immediately, drink save year steps.
Have you no sense at all?
So, I don't know why I want. You can see that food we have. How much? Savior snatches. It doesn't show. It is alcohol, so you will get drunk from it. It's expensive, and yeah, we have 8 of it. So 8 saves, which is not too bad. And I think we are still 6 gold coins or septums or however you wanna call them. So that's good. There is looting and you can see the carry capacity is like 70 and can rack up really fast. As far as I saw, like everything has weight. I don't know if even gold has weight. I'm gonna call it gold, so yeah. Mother.
There you are, Henry. Father's been asking for you. I just hope you've done everything he told you to.
It's all taken care of, Mother. I'll go straight to him.
Well, this was just an edit thing I did, it seems, because Aston didn't do it and I thought it would have some importance, but hey, this works. So yeah, a lot of it is cutscenes, but when it's not, it's really fun.
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Yes.
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. That's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, I heard some gossip about what happened to Deutsch. I expect you know something about it.
Maybe.
Maybe? Someone threw dung at Deutsch's freshly lime-washed house, maybe? And maybe those cronies of yours had something to do with it?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Oh, got what he deserved, did he? Look, I don't know if you're mixed up in this or if it's just those friends of yours. It's all the same to me. But I have a trade to run. The German pays well. And having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. Do you understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
What, so you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of the king?
Does that boy ever listen to a word I say? So Deutsch spouts rubbish, so what? You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth, and not your fists.
What words, by the way?
The furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Well, because I did the same thing as last time. I already.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Fine lass, eh? Now, stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire. We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Well, those days are gone, sir.
But you haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it. You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
They certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Istvan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzig. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzig said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. Do you have to keep going on about it?
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
That happened. That happened exactly.
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry!
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No! You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzig. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Yeah, gore warning by the way, because it is bloody.
Quickly! We have to close the gates!
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates!
Keep running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah!
Get through the gates! Come on!
Why not fatal? That would hurt, to be honest. Cutting through chainmail is not easy, or even possible.
idiot! Run!
Find a horse! Ride to Talmberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moat! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Blacksmith's son. And roughly here is where I ended last time. So let's go. We need to get a horse and ride to Dornberg. Hopefully the game saved. Humans, or however you wanna say it. Oh, we can whistle. That's nice.
Pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill you! Go to
And
hell,
yeah.
you Tatar beast!
That- Okay. Yep. Yeah, this is where I died and I was surprised that last time I ended it. And I was shocked that the humans are speaking Hungarian, which I am capable of understanding. I understand it fully. And yeah, that's where I ended and I was like, okay. I know I've been offline, I didn't got games for you to show and this is one of them. So I'm gonna try something. As a hint said that Kumans and fearsome warriors. So I'm gonna try one more time to fight them, but this time more carefully. So as far as I saw, there's only 2 of them, so maybe I can get them.
Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
Tartar, aka Tatar. Those were... Yeah. Yeah, you can't really do anything with them. So what I can do is this. Oh, not what I wanted. Yep, and... Yeah, okay. Yeah, interaction is a bit weird in the game. It's both E and X. So what I will do is try to get close to a horse, whistle, to get their attention. That probably will save the lady. Because we can't fight them actually, they are too strong for us. As far as I see, and I noticed even when I did my solo play. And it is accurate. They were Tartars were mercenary type of people. And the sword fighting was with sabers that are more flexible in slashing and...
Go to hell, you
well...
Tatar beast!
Mount, yep, the horse. Horse indicator and so on.
Yeah.
We are gonna go. So we got reputation because we saved the lady. Couldn't fight them, so we are gonna do this. And another game save. archer like you until I took an arrow to the knee. Also, fun fact, I am with less equipment than I was around this time because I actually didn't know that I took the nails and I went back to the house and looked for stuff. Bob and weave to be honest. So we are bleeding, which is bad. We need to ride fast.
Left. Talmberg is to the left, along the stream.
So we need to go left here. And reminder, the horse has a stamina bar. We can fast gallop, but we risk getting hit. So I'm gonna pop and weave.
Yeah.
Then speed up again.
Warn the others! They've torched Skalitz!
So bleeding is technically a real thing in this game. You need bandages and you can bleed out. So that's something. The horse will get more uncomfortable the longer we sprint with it, so we will
Run for it!
need another...
Left off! Warn the others! They've torched Skalitz!
another gallop section, or I think we can get there. That is the horse getting uncomfortable.
Run for it! Yeah.
We let it this time, last only a bit. A fun fact, you hold after double tapping shift to gallop fast. Okay. And not like, you know, just sprint. The horse uncomfortable, come on. Oh, god damn. Okay. This time went better. So yeah, here is where I stopped fully.
Oh my god! Hey! Jesus Christ!
Help! Skalitz has been attacked! Do something! Help!
Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
Halt your Hosen inne! They're turning tail! Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Yeah. Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out. Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
Have you idlers nothing better to do? Get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
Logo.
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Kuttenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Nice. So yeah, this is why I want to play it, because the Hungarian stuff and all this like really excited me. Because yeah, it's just amazingly fun that they probably hired actual Hungarian actors. And again, I don't know if it's a new game or older game, but yeah, it's really fun. And the combat, as you saw, is really like hard. So you really can't spam at all. You need to go down and go with Mr. Villager. You are blocking my way, so yeah. Look.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
So we're gonna go.
I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes. I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation.
Ah, milady.
I don't know why.
You're fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bozhena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, ma'am.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
We won't. Because as far as I saw, every action has a reason. Like, yeah.
Oh, God. Eat. Food.
Hunger is something. So we're gonna take this. This gonna refill our... We will be no longer hungry. Well, not that much. We're gonna eat everything here, it seems. So we are still hungry, so... Roasted. Let's eat. Let's eat. And eat. Let's get a bit of bedroll too. We are fully nourished. We even overate a bit, it seems. Oh, we are sleepy. We're gonna take the cheeses. In case we will need them. So yeah, you can even overeat, it seems, in this game. Take the apples. And what else can we... Ah, yeah, that's no longer anything you can take, it seems. Alright, thank you.
Good evening.
If I needed some food, who should I ask?
Who do you think, young man? Me, of course. And if you want something extra, I could help you out with that too.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
So she will give food. I'm gonna close the door behind me because we are nice people. We are gonna close this door too behind us. And I'm gonna go sleep. Oh, here is the entrance. I'm gonna close this door. And this is my bed. So we are gonna do the smart thing, and because it said old boots, let's unequip them. And we're gonna sleep. And I don't want to do that. I'm curious about the book. What is that status effect? Because you can actually check out path, reading spot. Ah, you can read. Okay, so you can read there, which is good. Rovana. We don't have any reputation in Talbert, and Skalitz we have good reputation. Well, let's sleep. Boots off, and to be honest... Yeah, let's sleep till 7 in the morning, to be honest. But first something happens, it seems. So the game is like...
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't You could have sent a servant.
I was going to. But to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace. To let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
But, to be honest, I would. Yeah, that's not the story of the
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands.
Yeah, we went to got it there first.
A fellow by the name of Kunesh owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunesh had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved, but Kunesh still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig. The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town.
And we saw the small.
I saw smoke on the horizon from a village Sigismund pillaged on the way to our town, which was soon to meet the same fate.
God have mercy.
And then death descended on Skalitz.
Yeah.
Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one Cuman after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle.
Yeah,
I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
Funny glitching out of the conversation, but
That's
hey.
terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Nice. Cool nightmares.
Move it, people! Come on! We're running out of time! Quickly!
Feels like Survivor's Guild. So you leave and
Close the gates!
you have guilt about it.
You can't go back!
Henry, help us!
Help us, son. Don't be a coward.
Yeah. That's Survivor's Guild, alright.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
He did commented that I don't have boots, but hey. Game saved, let's hit those and let's see. Is anything lootable here? A torch, that's always useful. right door. Need to go to the battlements. Probably here, because that's where we ran into. Plus, that's how battlements are made.
I didn't think of that.
In the rain, dude. Yeah.
Don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my commands, and all will end well.
Let's talk with him.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
May the Lord watch over you.
Halt! Who goes there? Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robert?
Sir Radzig, what a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir, he is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left the storming of the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Rattay. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to Rattay now!
Interesting, to be honest. Interesting and true. These things would happen.
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled, and report everything to me at once. Understood?
Yes, sir.
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch on the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later. I'll be with you.
Alright. So... we need to keep watch. Well, that's something. Ooh. Maybe it's an older game than I thought because the fire effect isn't that something amazing, but the lightning just gives me the chills. Imagine an army just appearing from the lightning. Also, quickly I want to check something. If I... oh, motion blur. No need. But I want to see if can you walk in this game, like actually walk. So I also noticed a motion blur and kind of like... hopefully I didn't break the game. And everything. Yeah, the fire is a bit more fiery and... you are shiny, my friend, really shiny in the rain. Oh wow, you can get your eyes used to darkness. Okay. That's warning for the game, okay.
Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick!
Pom, 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 pom. Well, that's an army.
We're gonna head up like Skalitz.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. You may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Skalitz and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Ratsig Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Ratsik Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
German goodbye. Auf Wiedersehen. We got lucky.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
And Macy's were truly heavy, so him lifting it up like that would be fitting. Game save? Maybe. Get a horse, talk to Sir Robert, bury your loved ones. Ooh, game save. That's nice. So talk with Sir... soldier?
So my wife's brother.
My respects to you.
My respects to you.
Sir Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
Yeah, no, I think I would fail any of those. I'm gonna
May
end
the Lord watch over you.
I don't think we would have a chance
I never heard end of
well,
it if I didn't lend
convincing
him the
him
coin.
to let us out. He is loyal and all that, and reputation is quite low. So yeah, I wouldn't want
He was
that.
looking mighty.
But maybe the guard at the gate could let us out. Hi there.
God be with you.
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed. Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you especially are not to be let out.
I have to bury my parents.
My mother and father were left in Skalitz like carrion. I have to bury them. I can't leave them to the dogs.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't. You'll have to
Okay.
persuade Sir Robard, or think something up so I don't end up in the shit for it. Otherwise, forget it.
Maybe
What am I supposed to think up?
How should I know? Maybe some disguise so I could say I didn't recognize you? If a Talmberg soldier turns up all kitted out properly, in armor and a helmet, then of course I let him go. That's obvious.
All right. I'll have a look around for something.
Take care now.
Alright.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Can we trade?
If you've got...
May the Lord watch over you.
Okay. Wow, lockpick is bloody expensive. I only have torch to sell. Moonshine. Why does my savior scan up so like, but moonshine is like... I don't want those. Let's have the moonshines. Oh, I am dumbass. I was buying those. So I'll sell. What do I have valuable? Savior, I don't want to sell those, that's for sure. I thought that they were getting used up, but no. Well. We have 2 of that, so... Let's first haggle this.
I'd like to discuss the...
Why not?
Okay, so... Let's say this much.
What do you say to this?
We're getting there. Just drop the price a bit more.
Yeah, no.
I knew we'd come to an arrangement.
So that's good. We get some
Can
more
we trade?
quotations.
Well.
And I have now a lot of money, and lockpick always is useful, so we're gonna buy 1. Let's hope.
I'd like to discuss the...
Aye.
So, can you drop it this low?
Is this enough?
That's not enough.
Okay.
I knew we'd come to an...
Alright. Just in case, because I don't feel like taking clothes from the battlelands. Would anyone allow it? Hello, good sir. This is the battlements. So it's set here, and last time I checked and we were not allowed in here. Makes sense, so close it. Well then, I think this is the chest. Well, makes sense, easy lockpick. So how does lockpicking work? Okay, hell. Okay. So let's find... Okay. Ooh, okay. It's looking really hard. Okay. Well, fully kit it out. And before the soldier even sees us, let's get those on. So we look like a soldier. Okay. Well.
What was that noise?
Nothing. The journey. Optional get a horse. Okay, so we don't need to get actually a horse. Run. That's what they say. I don't think you could. Oh no, you could drop down, but that soldier probably would see you. Well, mate, because I'm fully kitted out, you don't recognize me now, would you? My friend?
I need to get out of here.
Then I'm afraid you're out of luck. Ah, I see. All right then. But if you breathe a word about me to anyone...
I won't. I will, my friend. We are good friends. Thank you. Ooh, nice. And now we need to... The trouble we didn't cause. And it's raining again.
It's like they've already gone.
It's quite intriguing how he's breathing heavily doing all this long walk, tired, knowing that he shouldn't do this. Yeah, that's no good. That's no good. Quest started homecoming. Yay. And the game saves. Oh, we can loot the corpses. Well, we could need food.
What's going on there?
Oh, hi.
Who's there? The answer to my prayers. Just when I wanted to vent my rage on someone. No! Jesus Christ! Dorsi Giri.
Okay. Let's stop with him. Yeah, no.
Give up your weapon and you can go.
What's to be done?
And he bled out. That's a thug. Okay, my friend.
Well, I never. The pig turns up willing. Right.
Yeah. He tried. Yeah. That sound is just crunchy. Bread. Oh no. That's
Why?
a lover.
Not you.
You're gonna
Just
take
wait
the
a
ring.
minute. Take care of my parents, and then I'll come back for you.
Yeah, that's it seems.
Why did you do it to me, Father? Why? Why did you leave me? Forgive me. Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again. I'll find the one who did this to you. I remember his face. I'll find him. But first, I have to find the shovel and take care of you. I remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother. Here. Under the linden tree. At least I can do that much for you.
Back in those days, yeah, this family meant more. Huh? Oh.
Get away, you mutt! Get away, you beast!
What's going on? It's Mishak. What in God's name are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me.
Isn't that Mutt the butcher's? Isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him.
Oh, we accidentally looted him earlier. Oh god.
What's that got to do with anything?
I'd say the poor creature is standing guard over his master. You weren't trying to get to him, were you?
What do you care what I'm doing here? What are you doing here?
He's an asshole, so...
I asked what you're doing here. How about you give me an answer?
If I want to confess, I'll go to the priest. Go away and leave me in peace.
Yeah.
Could you lend me that spade? I have to dig a grave. I can't find another.
What's it worth to you? I see you have a fine sword. I'll gladly trade you my spade for that.
Yeah.
Fine. I'll take the spade and you can have the sword. You can have it right up your ass.
You think you can talk that way just because you...
Bullshit. I don't know much about sword fighting.
Suits me. I'll knock you...
Okay.
Take that! Kurwa!
Oh, wow. I don't know why I'm...
Try now! Jesus Christ!
That's right! Turn tail and run, you bastard! This is a good place. You're gonna like it here.
It's just cheesing it. If I can't get in, I don't get the key, and I don't. That's it. A furry friend. A fluffy friend. That face is cute, to be honest.
So... let's get to it.
That's good. Yeah, it's hard. Just imagine. You are alone, you need to do it. It means that much for them.
Damn it all. How am I going to do this?
Do you need some help?
Is that him?
Yes. Can't you see the sword?
Who are you? What do you want? Zbyszek?
Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers?
That's a club.
We're here to rob you of everything you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
You mean him? I don't think he's going to be needing it anymore. Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion you really don't want.
Leave me alone.
Kill him, Runt! Aye, cut the bastard down.
As you like. Could have just cost you a few teeth.
Ah!
Okay. Good thing I saved when I saved. Whoa, that's like... Okay, that's an armor.
What?
Okay. Okay, I'm hitting the armor. Okay, that was a body hit.
Bring it on.
Okay, he countered me. Okay. Okay, restart. I will need. Wait, I didn't get the death screen. So, intentional death? Yes. Dark Souls type.
I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me.
Why then did some nice hits on him?
This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it? And now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood. I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. But I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, goat fuckers!
Goat fuckers.
The games are over.
Guard! Disperse this rabble!
She's a badass. She's a bloody badass. Hey, I didn't want to part with it. Ah, god damn it. Receiver presents. Warhorse Studio production. I maybe should have not saved. That was a waste in its own way, so yeah. fucking beautiful game. All new. It is beautiful. Wait, they are... Oh, we are gonna live in a house up there. Or not. Wait, that's a roll, thanks. But that's a big castle. Let's complete Homecoming.
Nicsak, mi bújt itt? Utolsó fasz!
Wait.
A picsába!
Okay, we are dreaming heavily. This is villager. Oh, I am down there. It is a sigil. Okay.
Do you need some help?
More of the Survivor's Guild.
Henry! There's work to be done. Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Henry, can you hear me?
Get up, Henry. Wake up. It's a new day.
Henry, can you hear me? Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Teresa?
You still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents, I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back.
Few delirious days
You're
later.
awake.
Good morning.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh. I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
How did you manage to save me?
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Tamburg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
What in the world were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
What?
They killed my brothers, my family, my friends.
They're all dead.
All of them. Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines. After that, what did I have to live for?
Don't say that. There's always hope.
No, there isn't. But it doesn't matter. I'm a different person now.
Searching for me?
Yes, Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
Sir Divish promised Sir Radzik he'd look after me. But as for why they should care, I've no idea. Oh, I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak.
No shot. And even later. Yeah, the game.
Good morning to you. How's the invalid today?
Haven't felt as good as this since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humour back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
And this is your uncle's house?
We're in Rattay Mill. My uncle's miller Peshek. He took me in, and I talked him into taking care of you too.
I've been lying here long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radzik?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Radzik, and I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first. You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. That's a good deal of a coin you owe him.
I've been lying here 2 weeks. My God.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave. If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't be here at all.
I owe you both my life, and I'll repay my debt. You have my word.
All right. But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still weak. There's food on the table for you.
A word with you, young fellow.
Yes.
My name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of me here.
My name's Peshek, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Teresa. She took care of you for 2 whole weeks while you were in limbo. And talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter. who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe? I'm not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. And it's not something any fool can do.
Oh.
If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from. What do you say?
Well, what would you need from me?
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else. And not get caught while you're doing it.
That sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say, the right moral disposition. Do corpses bother you?
No honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner's job.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You can dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to know whether you're going to hide behind some stupid fucking scruples, or if you might be useful for more unconventional work.
I was prepared for just about anything, but that's a bit much. But go on. Tell me more.
Listen, it's about this ring my mate Wojciech, the Kohelnitz miller, had his eye on. Trouble is, they buried the ring by the gibbet along with the villain they hung while he was wearing it.
Jesus Christ. You want me to dig up a corpse, take a ring from it, and give it to your friend in Kohelnitz? Is nothing sacred to you?
Money first, morals later. That fellow is dead. He won't miss it. Whatever bleeding heart came up with the idea that it's disrespectful to disturb a corpse never read the Bible. It's still a human body, only it's missing a soul. Why be disgusted by something created by God?
I think I've already heard more than I need to know. You've got the tongue of the devil himself. If you tried hard enough, I bet you could justify sodomy with a goat.
Watch your mouth, boy. There's a shovel here around the mill somewhere. If there's any problem, come and see me. And here's something on the side to make you dig better.
Thanks. I'll need it. I can't believe I've come to this.
Oh, and watch out for the executioner and his hounds. They're pretty savage. And I don't just mean the dogs. You can just throw them some meat. The dogs, that is. But God be with you.
Okay, so I need a shovel, which I probably don't have. I have a spade. Look, it's very hard. There is the spade. Get a spade. Objective updated. So I need to maybe? Ah no, that's further away. I don't mind me. Oh, it's an execution. Nothing to say to him. I am not at an illegal spot, so gallows here.
Christ wounds, what a fucking stink. Nothing on the left hand. The right? Oh shit, there's nothing there either. Where the fuck is that ring? Oh, the stench makes me want to puke. Peshek will pay for this.
Okay, we can dig it back in with Mr. Pashat.
Good health.
There was a corpse in the grave, but no ring. What the fuck is going on?
Easy, Hal. Hold your horses. If the ring wasn't on the corpse, the executioner must have taken it before he buried the body.
Well, I can see where this is going. You want me to get the ring from the executioner?
Clever lad. Only I wouldn't recommend talking to him about it. He's a bit touchy on the subject of robbing the dead. It'd be better to pinch it from him.
All right, I'll go and find that ring.
It should be in a trunk somewhere in the house. And look here, Henry.
Get past the lock? You mean jemmy it off with a crowbar?
No, you don't. I mean the delicate, gentle art of opening it quietly.
I have some experience.
All right. I'm glad to hear you're not as clumsy as you look. Here's a lockpick for the job.
Farewell.
So I would be arrested. Okay, I'm done. All right.
What?
Okay. Now we are here already, so. Bandage. That's a lot of money worth. But I have over encumbered myself. Okay, what I won't need. That's bloody the hell I want to give it to him. Other, that's stolen bandage. Monashe's key. Ah, it shows a real value I could. Okay. Would probably sell it. Well, I've wasted some lockpicks. Well, 3 to be more exact. Yeah, lockpicking feels harder than it should. We got saving potions too, that's good. So if after this we don't save, then I will do a manual save. Talking with Mister. Watch ourselves.
I have that ring for you.
Good. Nice to know you're the sort of lad I can trust with a job like that. Now run with the ring to Wojciech, the miller in Kohelnis. He'll have some work for you, and I'll have something for you soon too. A clever fellow like you will never want for work. At the very least, I'll buy risky goods from you. I mean the kind that used to belong to someone else and you can't sell to just anyone.
You'll buy stolen goods from me. Thanks for your trust. I'm sure that'll come in useful.
Okay.
I've got some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right. Let's see what we can do about that.
Take care.
Okay, so he has dagger, the rule of call, treasure map, okay. Weapons, sex. Won't need it. What to basic armor. I will need that, will need that. That I won't need. That I will need. That I won't need. Okay, food. Oh yeah, the saver drop, but I will need that. Quest item, other. You know, I don't want to get caught with that, so yeah. Okay. Let's huggle a bit.
Can we do something about...
Why not?
Let's go just teensy bit.
Alright, so.
I like you. For now. So Taylor maybe could be that's potioneer. That's useful. Or alchemy bench. Wormwood. Okay.
Heavens, lad. You're looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Last time
I'm feeling as good as new.
I'm glad to hear it.
I want to learn to read. Who should I go and see?
There's a retired scribe in Ushitz. He could teach you.
Okay.
About that debt.
Okay.
Here you are.
Thank you. I'm glad to see you're a man of honor. Is there...
Let's trade.
I see you survive.
Aren't you observant?
You still owe me. Don't think I forgot.
I don't owe you. I owe you. So get out of...
I'm gonna go...
Do you really want to make me angry? Do you really think that's wise?
No, I don't. Fine. I owe you. And what am I supposed to do about it? You think you'll get anything from me? Look at what I've got. But maybe I could. Maybe I could tell you where you can find some, if you forgive my debt.
All right then. Start talking.
No. First, I want you to swear you won't be demanding anything else from me.
Alright.
Very well then. Talk.
When we were running from Skalitz, I heard something. I don't know who said it. It's a miracle I could even hear it in that chaos. Either way, somebody hid a lot of coin under a dovecote.
Under a dovecote? And that's it?
That's all I know. How many dovecotes could there be in Skalitz? If you've got the guts to go back there, you're bound to find it.
Fine. We'll...
Okay. That does work. Yeah, we beat him up, but at least, like...
Why?
For security reasons.
So, I don't have anything, so only some of those drugs.
Do I look like someone you need to search?
I'm in no mood for your nonsense.
Okay.
Ugh, come on then.
What the fuck is this? All these things are stolen. Now you can enter.
What did he remove? The... Oh, let's see. That man's ring. He removed the two saving throws. So there's that side too. So if you have stolen stuff and in my example it's a saving drugs or saving drinks, then they will be taken from you. So you should use them up then. So safe scamming is allowed if the stuff is stolen, then makes sense.
Could that be the smith's son, Hal?
On my soul, it is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
I must speak with Sir Radzig. Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Ratai. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzig.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm going to find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
These are nice guards. I think these are the same guards that were... I think it's this way then. Okay, sorry about that. No, then higher maybe? Or with the guard, I talk with the guard maybe? Or I get lucky and can exit. No, okay then guard.
What the hell are you fooling about here for? Be off right now or I'll fucking see you off!
Okay, okay, Jesus, game bugs out. Okay, this. This way. Nope. Did I got stuck? I got stuck, didn't I? No, thank God. I need to go higher. Okay.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Birkstein is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honoured. Perkstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzig, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
Well, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order?
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Taunberg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Well, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Ratai. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, Friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. The woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him. Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well. Believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything? Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He isn't a peasant, father. He's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, you'd like to enter my service?
Sir, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't it disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. The bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear. You're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't, my lord.
Nice.
Were you brought up? Don't you know you have to have a light after dark?
Shut. Sleep and save. I'm here. That's the Lord, and just in case, let's use a saving throw. Captain.
God be with you.
God be with you.
I'm here for training.
Yes, you're that boy Sir Radzig sent.
Yes, that's me.
Let's get to it then, since that's what Sir Radzig wishes. And because you've never held a sword in your hand before, we'll start with something simpler.
Very well.
Come with me and listen closely. I don't want to be repeating myself. Take care now.
Take care now.
So let's see what you're made of. Good. Well done.
Later.
Whenever you've got nothing better to do and you're in the mood for it, you can come and train here with me. I can teach you something more when you're up to it. Let's see then. Take this bow, go and stand in position over there, and we can start. And another thing, put on this arm guard. Without it, you could flay your forearm with a bowstring, so be sure to wear it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get in position. Now concentrate. A bow ain't exactly the weapon of choice of a knight, but it can come in very handy. You've got two bandits coming at you from a distance. You shoot one in the eye, drop your bow, and draw your sword on the other. Emperor Charles, God rest him, encouraged his subjects to learn archery. He even organized contests in Prague. You wouldn't have gotten far there. You're holding the thing like a piece of firewood. Not enough talk. There's the target. Try and hit it. Draw the bow, aim, and release. Try to get a feel for the rhythm.
Ooh.
Hold your breath for a moment, and then release the string. No jerky movements. Just let the string slide out of your fingers, as if you were about to draw it back more. It's all one movement. No, aiming at the target.
Anyone told you you're supposed to shoot
away.
at the target?
What you have there is a training bow. The arrow drops quickly. Once you've trained a bit, you can get yourself a better one, and then those arrows will fly so fast you won't see them. Don't forget the arm guard.
Okay.
If you've mastered the bow a bit, you won't need it anymore.
Okay. Okay.
Well, that was awful. I didn't imagine a village yokel like you would have much skill, but you failed to meet even my low expectations.
I don't know why you're wasting your time, Sir Bernard. Nothing will come of him anyway, and at the first sign of trouble, he'll run away like any other cowardly peasant. After all, he's done it before.
What did you say?
Calm down, boy. Keep in mind who you're talking to.
A braggart who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
Now, you've really done it. You'll go to the stocks for that.
Calm yourself, Sir Bernard. If the blacksmith's boy feels he can prove himself, then let him try. Do you think you can beat me? Well?
Any time.
Very well. If you defeat me, I'll give you my bow. If you lose, you'll have to pay up. Do you even have any coin?
I have enough.
Good. Then let's get to it.
Okay. This is gonna be fun. So we know that that's 15. Bullseye! 21. Okay, beat 21, mate. Please don't beat it. I have 21, mate. You are rusty even a bullseye won't save you.
Well, I didn't expect that. Probably just wasn't your day, sir.
I told you I have a heavy hand, ever since I fell off that horse during the last hunt. What are you grinning about, boy? I think you owe me a little payback. How about a sword fight at the arena?
If you like.
Sir Hans, is this necessary? Sir Hanush has already had words about you fighting with your subjects. He explicitly told me.
I know what he told you. You can just tell him I didn't listen to you. So what's it going to be, blacksmith?
If we must.
Excellent. Then let's go.
Okay, this is gonna be fun. Okay, whew. First sword fight. Playing.
Well landed. Bajo.
Ow.
Bugger.
Okay. Okay, that's okay.
Here.
Okay, that's okay. 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 I've backed up.
You'll get what for.
Okay. Okay.
Well.
Okay. Ah, the dumbass. Okay. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. 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 You're holding it low.
You'll pay for that.
Come on, attack, attack.
Ow.
Okay. Ah, I got him. Need to stay calm. Okay.
Yeah.
Ow. Wow.
Fucker. Your end is nigh.
Okay. Let's stay calm.
I'm gonna.
Oh, fuck. Walk. Okay. Ow, ow. Okay.
Oh dear, did that hurt?
Okay, I'm a mess. Okay. Okay. Okay, nem jön össze. Okay.
Fuck!
Ah, fuck, he was faster.
Well landed.
Well, you got the better of me this time, blacksmith. I must be having an off day.
Are you alright, sir?
Don't worry your mangy head about me, peasant. We'll see each other again soon enough. You can keep my bow. Its best years are behind it anyway.
Hey, boss. Repeated.
You better hope his lordship hasn't taken it badly.
I hope he has.
Watch it, boy. A few of my men have won fights against him before and never had a problem. But you could be the first. Now go to the rat house. The bailiff's waiting for you there.
All right, Captain.
I like it. I like it, and we are here armor. Bailiff.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I'm to put myself under the bailiff's command.
Ah, so you're the young man Sir Radzig appointed?
Yes.
Very well. Sir Radzig asked me to test you a little, and as it happens, you've come at the right time. We've a few disputes to settle. It seems some of your former neighbors have been acting quite inappropriately. I was hoping having one of their own on the town watch might help sort things out.
You can count on me, bailiff.
You're certainly bold. I like that. Have you been to see Captain Bernard?
I have. He trained me, and then Sir Hans Capon challenged me to a duel.
I see. Sir Hans Capon likes to measure his strength against others. But be careful, Henry. Noblemen are quick to anger, and you don't need that kind of trouble. Well, anyway, you're going to assist my town guard. Come to the church in the afternoon. Yaroslav the watchman, Nightingale they call him, will wait for you there. He'll show you around the town and teach you a little about keeping the peace. And you need to stop by the armory to pick up some gear.
Oh.
Yes, bailiff. Master Bailiff?
Don't even talk. Good luck to you.
Game saved. Then I could end the video here. Oh, it's a save kit. Hopefully it doesn't use. But hey, thanks for watching and see you next time when we are gonna be a soldier again.